what's up, bro chacho? It's your boy Tanner Wideman of BarbarianBody, and today I've got for you 3 killer bicep exercises that are gonna go together that's gonna create this monster of a biceps workout. I just did this thing. My biceps are toast. So if you're looking to grow the size of your biceps, maybe you're at a plateau or you just have the most stubborn biceps in the world, apply this workout here, man, and you will notice a ton of growth. Check it out. Okay, very first exercise we're getting into here is a drop set. We're gonna be doing some cable bicep curls for a drop set. This is gonna be targeting our inner head or our short head of our biceps. So as you can see right here, what you're doing is you're setting the weight at something that's fairly high, something that's fairly heavy, something that you can perform for about 10 repetitions, and by that 10th repetition, you pretty much hit failure. So once you've got that weight selected, you're gonna begin performing your bicep curls. As always, perform it with as good a form as you possibly can, nice and strict, slow, focus on squeezing the bicep. Now, when you hit that 10th rep, that failure rep, what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the pin and then you're gonna put on some lighter weight. You're gonna take off about 20% of the total amount of weight on the exercise. You're gonna go back to the cable, you're gonna pick it up, and guess what? You're gonna keep curling until you hit failure again. And by the way, failure in this exercise is defined as the point where you can no longer get a full repetition. So as soon as you get to the point that's a half repetition, stop the set, put the cable down, and then again, drop the set about 20%. What I'm doing here is about every 2 plates. That's what I'm going down from. I think I was at my 10th plate was where I started at. I was doing 10 plates there. So after my first set, I went down to 8 plates, and then every other set I went after that, it was 2 sets lower. So 10, 8 plates, 6 plates, 4 plates, and then down to 2 plates. By the time you get to the end of this exercise here, your biceps are going to be absolutely obliterated. This is one of the most effective methods for stimulating monster growth, especially if you have some very, very stubborn biceps. Now, the reason that this drop set is so powerful is because once you've gotten to the point of mechanical failure, when you can't get a full repetition anymore, when you lower the weight, you're gonna be able to push the biceps a little bit further than you would have been able to do with the same amount of weight that you failed on. So you're being able to push past the point of failure. Now, I get called out on this all the time. People say, or they think that everything I say when it comes to pushing past failure is bro science. You don't actually need it. Listen, do your research. I want you to take a look at websites like T-Nation. I want you to go to bodybuilding.com even. I want you to go to all of these authority websites and take a look at all the research that they've dug up from real research papers about the benefits of going past failure. Not all the time, but every so often. So now that we've gotten the biceps fairly toast and destroyed, we're gonna go into our very next exercise. We're gonna be focusing on the long head or the outer head of the biceps here. We're gonna be doing some incline dumbbell bicep curls. So what we're doing here is we're gonna be getting 3 sets of 10 repetitions. That 10th rep better look like almost damn near failure. That is if you wanna stimulate growth. The reason this exercise is so beneficial is because your arms are actually gonna go past the point of the rest of your body. This is what's gonna target a lot of the outer head of the biceps here. So you're gonna start with the neutral grip position, your hand position, so hands facing in. As you come to the top, you're gonna rotate those hands outwards, and then you're gonna bring it back down. Remember, when you're bringing that dumbbell up towards the shoulder, squeeze the hell out of the biceps. Perform 3 sets of this, and I'm telling you, man, that 3rd set is going to be damn near impossible. When I do this, the arms feel like they're just gonna fall off. But guess what? We're not quite finished. We've got our finisher exercise coming right up here. All right, we're gonna get into the final exercise here, resistance band bicep curls. Now, my reason that this is one of my absolute favorite exercises is because the load increases the higher up you get towards repetition, because the band, as it stretches out, gets more difficult to keep lifting. So as you get your hands up closer towards the shoulders, the more difficult the exercise is gonna be and the more explosive and active the bicep will have to be in order to lift the weight or lift the band here. So you're gonna be getting 3 sets of 15 repetitions. Now you can use 1 of 2 grips. So you can either use a hammer grip, like I'm doing right here, or you can use a supinated grip, palms facing up. It all depends on where you would like to target. We've already hit the outer and the inner head, the short and the long head of the biceps. So if you feel that your outer head or your long head is a little bit lagging, then go ahead and engage in the hammer grip. That's gonna definitely target that. If you feel that you wanna target that inner head, the short head of the biceps, then by all means go ahead and do the supinated grip. And when you're performing this, as always with every bicep exercise, you're not just getting your hands up to your shoulders. Squeeze that bicep. Try and strictly use the bicep. By the point of this workout, your biceps are gonna be totally toast. You need to do your best to push it as hard as you possibly can. you might need a lot lighter of a band than you ever probably thought you could have used on a resistance band curl, but that's just simply because we obliterated it with the first exercise and then totaled it off with the second exercise. By the time you finish this exercise, your biceps are gonna be in a world of pain that you have never experienced, but I promise you this is really gonna be able to help you stimulate so much muscular growth in your biceps, and the size of your arms will come up in no time. What I recommend you do is do this workout once a week. Do your regular bicep workout, whatever you're doing right now. As you saw in my arm video I had recently, if you wanna get bigger arms, and I say to train your arms 2 times per week. This specific bicep workout is nuts. It's very, very intense. I don't recommend you do this one 2 times per week. I do recommend you do it once per week, and then you do your other bicep workout, just what you would regularly do, just not as crazy or as intense as this one. So perform this workout once per week for a few weeks in addition to another bicep workout in the same week, and you're gonna notice super, super high amounts of bicep growth. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I also want to mention one thing. If you guys are interested in these like in-depth type of videos, I also have a program. It's called my Physique Sculpting Program, where I walk you through full workouts in video format. There's tons of workouts that are already built for you. You just follow through them. These are the exact workouts I personally use to build lean muscle mass and burn a ton of body fat. It's gonna help you get your arm game up. The biceps are gonna come in like crazy. You can get a crazy six-pack. So if you guys are interested in learning some more about that, then simply head on over to my description box down below. There'll be a link in there. It'll just say Physique Sculpting Program. Head on over to the webpage, check it out, enroll, and then I'll see you guys on the other side. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. See you in the next video.